Where you from, bro? Come on, man.
Even though me like you when you happy.
Where you from?
No.
Where you from? Where your father from?
My mom's Trini.
Yeah?
My dad's Irish.
Your dad's Irish? Oh, okay, man. Yeah, but we just out here to our people still, you know, we're teaching the scriptures. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, let our people know that we are
To
the...
be fair, I'm trying to research more myself.
Yeah.
Trying to find more research.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Still learning a lot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, so you know, like the Trinity, that's something I follow personally.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of research, you know, that got implemented after.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The Trinity doctrine that came from down in Egypt, where you had the gods of Egypt, where you had Isis. She said she get pregnant by the ray of the sun. You see what I'm saying? So all these things were brought into Christianity because Christianity deals with a lot of idolatry. You see, so all the pagan customs, they were brought under Christianity, because even Christmas as well. You know, Christmas is a long time. Yes. So you know what's going on. So, I mean, we gotta find ourselves out of these things. You see what I'm saying? And on the path of righteousness, we gotta teach our people righteousness. Come back to righteous behavior. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the thing that we're out here doing. Yeah, man.
It's not always there. Right now, I'm in a rush, but I would love to get some wisdom from you so I can get some knowledge into it. Right now, I'm in a rush. I don't know if there's like a phone number I can
Yeah, you can take a flyer still, you know?
Yeah. Really, I want to learn more, you know, just find out the truth.
Yeah, you can take a flyer.
Yeah.
Where you from? You study?
El Salvador?
Okay.
Okay, the native El Salvador? Okay, then you know, we're Israelites. We're Israelites. We're not Latinos and Hispanics. We're Israelites. See what I'm saying? You know, slavery is in the Bible, right? It happened to God's chosen people because they broke His commandments. You see what I'm saying? So we have to come back to our God, because He's the God of Israel, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's our forefathers. You see what I'm saying? We have Ishmael. Ishmael is the forefather of the Arabs. You see what I'm saying? You have Moab, which is the forefather of the Chinese. You have Ammon, which are the Ammonites, which would be the forefather of the Japanese. So everybody that's in the Bible, they have a lineage. You have Ham, which are the forefather of the Africans, because you see a lot of our people living in Africa, but we are not native to that land. We ran in that land in 70 AD when the Romans came to take over Jerusalem. So our people, we left. But the El Salvadorians, you know, the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Minkas, you know, which would be your forefathers, they were of the house of Israel, because Israel, there was a split. So there was the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, the house of Judah and the house of Israel. See what I'm saying? So he would be from the house of Israel. The house of Israel, they went forth. Who can get me that? It's second Ezra. It's 11 and 40, right? Second Ezra. 11 and 40, right? 13 and 40. Yeah. So I'm going to show you your forefathers. They left and they went to a land which nobody had lived in. Nobody was in the Americans. Your foreparents, they went there and they lived there. It's in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? You got it? Read it, King.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 13, verse 40. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea, the king, whom Solomon Nassar, the king of Syria, led away.
King of Assyria, because you were under the Assyrian captivity. You see what I'm saying? Go on.
The king of Assyria led away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land. But they took their counsel among themselves,
They took a counsel among themselves. Go on.
that they wouldn't leave the multitude of the heathen, and go forth on into a further country where never mankind dwell.
But they took a counsel among themselves and said they're going further into another country where never mankind dwell. Go on.
Verse 42, that they might there keep their statutes, and they never kept in their own land.
So that they may keep the commandments that they didn't keep in their own land. Because did you know this is a commandment? Your forefathers, the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Incans, they all had fringes on their clothes. Do you know that? This is a commandment that's in the Bible. So I'm saying, go on.
Verse 43, and they entered into influence by the narrow passages of the river. For the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half, and the same region is called Arasareth.
Look at this. Just Google it. Just Google the name Astaroth and see what it's talking about. Because it's telling you about America. So I'm saying, at the top here, Astaroth. Go and look at that name. Google it. You see? But just Google the name and see what it's talking about. It's talking about the America. And they know these things. They know these things. They know who we are. See what I'm saying? So Google the name. Oh, you're in a rush? Okay, man, no problem, man. Yeah, but alright. So take care, yeah? According to the Bible, we are the children of Israel, we are the true people. We can prove ourselves from the Bible. Yeah? We can prove ourselves from the Bible. See? So we need to come back to our true heritage and to the laws of God. Because salvation is of the Jews. And we are the Jews. We are the true Jews. The people that's in the land Israel claiming to be Jew and Jewish, they have taken our identity. We are God's chosen people. We are the only people that can prove ourselves from the Torah. See what I'm saying? We can use this Bible and prove ourselves. Just give me one. Give me Deuteronomy, plus one. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Who got it? Read it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, verse 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
The Lord is going to bring us into Egypt. Egypt means slavery, the house of bondage. The Lord is going to bring us into Egypt again, this time with ships, the transatlantic slave trade. See what I'm saying? It's in the Bible. What?
By the way whereof I spoke unto thee, they shall see it no more again.
We're not going to see our homeland Jerusalem anymore. Go on.
And there ye shall be sold unto our enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Well, see, we're the only people that was sold. You see what I'm saying? That was literally sold on auction block. 100, 200, 300, sold. This nigga is sold. Master Johnson, this is your nigga. So we're the only people that can claim that. You see what I'm saying? The Jewish man can't claim himself in the Torah. We can prove ourselves throughout this Bible. You see what I'm saying? So this is our history book. And we gotta come back to it and study this book and get familiar with our forefathers. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joshua, Joel, Job, Samson, Samuel, all of these mighty men. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Until next time. All right.
And your eyes shine. See? That's our bloodline.
All right. Yeah, man. So yeah.
Your royalty.
Okay. Yeah. Alright.
Bless up.
So, my brother. Hey. Come on up, man. Come on, spend 2 minutes with your brother, man. Come on, spend 2 minutes with your family, man. This is family time, you know, man. Ashanti. Ashanti, man.
Yeah.
Shanty town. Eh? Ashanti people we out here from, man. The Lord sent us to the Shanties, you know. Yeah, man. Give me the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3, man. So, you know what we're out here doing, right? Huh? Do you know who you are in the Bible?
Yes and no, but I want you to
You got it? Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. Listen to this. Listen to this, my brother.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
So you know the ox is a dumb animal, right? But you know these animals, the thing is, once you bring them continuously out and you bring them in, they get to know their place. They know their master. When they see you coming, they know you, right? So the ox, read it again.
The ox knoweth his owner,
The ox knows his owner, right? Go on.
and the ass his master's crib.
So the ass is another dumb animal. See? But once you carry him out, carry him in, he know where he live. Don't matter how far he goes, he know where to come back to his home, right? Well, this is what's going on. Go on.
But Israel,
What?
but Israel,
But who?
but Israel doth not know.
But Israel do not know. We don't know who we are. We are Jamaicans, you know. We are from Ghana. All of these names and bywords that was given to us, we don't know that we are the true people. We don't know that we are the spiritual people. You know what I mean? We don't know that we are God's chosen people. We don't know that we are royalty. We don't know the levels. You see what I'm saying? We don't know that we are kindred to Christ. We don't know that the blood that flow through Yahushua is the same blood that's going through our veins. We don't know that David is our forefather, that mighty warrior. Joshua, Moses, all these people in the Bible, they are our ancestors, our forefathers. We are that people that walked through the Red Sea with Moses. But because of disobedience and we broke God's commandment, we were taken from the top and brought low. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta come back to our power. We gotta come back to the Most High Yahweh with the faith of His Son Yahushua. We knowing who we are, that we are the children of Israel. We are God's chosen people. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot that you need to know, my brother. You need to know the laws, the statutes, the commandments. Are you a Christian?
I'm a free spirit.
A free spirit? But we're still not free, you know, until the Black Messiah.
I don't identify myself.
Oh well, that's good, man. That's good. Give my brother a hand, man. Give my brother a hand, man. That's good. That's good. Because it's a religion, it's all man-made. It's all garbage. You see what I'm saying? It's all garbage. We gotta follow what was given unto our forefathers. What was given, the laws that was given unto our forefathers, these are what we gotta follow. This is our religion, this is our heritage. You see what I'm saying? Yes. Everything that our forefathers did, we have to get back to that way. Because that's our heritage. That's our way of life. Give me the Psalms 119 and 101. Psalms 119 and 101. Because you see, everything that we have been taught is garbage. They have led us astray. We have gone astray from our power to follow after these heathens. They cannot teach us anything but to hate and to kill and to steal and to envy. That's all they teach us. You see what I'm saying? To go after the money, you know. They want a bad bee. They teach the daughters of Zion how to dress skimpy, how to have themselves out in the cold in leggings, in clothes that they should be in the bed with the husband with. They're out on the street, innit? You see what I'm saying? We are royalty. Our daughters should be covered up in their dress, looking modest, looking like a princess, like royalty, because we are royalty. Get that, King?
This is the book of Psalms 119 verse 101. I have refrained my feet from...
No, 101.
Salaki.
109.
119, 111. Thy testimonies have I taken as my heritage forever.
So the testimonies, the law, statutes, and commandments, we have taken them for our heritage. This is our heritage, the laws of God. You know? We not eating pork, that's our heritage. We keeping the Sabbath, that is our heritage. Give me the Deuteronomy 31 and verse 13. You know? All of these things, they are our heritage. We have to come back to our heritage. We have to come back to being a wise people on the earth. And wisdom cometh from keeping the laws of God. You see what I'm saying? Give me the Apocrypha. Give me Ecclesiasticus chapter 1 and verse 26. You got that? And verse 13. Yeah, go on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30.
No, Exodus. So Exodus 31 and verse 13. My bad. Exodus 31 and verse 13. You got it? Go on. 13. Yeah.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 31 and verse 13. Speak thou also, put unto the children of Israel, saying, Verily my Sabbath ye shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, that ye may know that I am the Lord that doeth sanctify you.
That do sanctify you. So you say, my brother, the Lord says, the Sabbath, it is a sign between me and him. Let's read it one more time. Read it again.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 31 and verse 13.
Right.
Speak thou also upon the children of Israel.
Speak unto the children of Israel. So this is who this word is for. The Bible is for the children of Israel. So the Lord said unto Moses, speak unto the children of Israel. Go on.
Saying, Verily my Sabbath ye shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations.
So the Sabbath is a sign between we and the Most High throughout our generations forever. You see? So we are the only people who have that special connection with the Most High. Not all people. Go on.
That ye may know that I am the Lord that do sanctify you.
That do sanctify us, set us apart from all the other nations. The Lord is the one that does that. That put us apart. We are his people. So upon the earth, 18 nations are on the earth, but the Lord chose one nation for himself. That's the children of Israel. See? And he set us apart to himself. This is my people. So whenever you read the scriptures and it says, my people, it's talking about you, my brother. You see? It's talking about your sons and your daughters. It's not talking about no other people. You see? Read that, King.
This is the book of Eschatologicus, chapter 1, verse 26. If thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments.
So the Lord said, if we desire wisdom, you know, if we want to be wise, if we want to get back to that place that we was at, because we used to rule this earth. You know? If we want to get back to the stature that David was in, Solomon, you know, Jeremiah, Isaiah, if we want to get back to that place, we need to keep the commandments. Yeah, we're going back to this is our roots. Yes. You see? Yeah. Give me Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse start at verse 3. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 3. You got it? Bring it out, King.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 3. For forward thoughts separate from God and his power. When he is tried, reprove the unwise.
So this the Lord reprove, corrects the unwise with his holy words. Go on.
Verse 4. For into a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter.
So into a malicious soul, a soul that is occupied doing evil, doing wickedness, the Spirit of the Lord is not going to enter into that soul. So we have to correct ourselves. We have to start keeping the commandments. We cannot be defiled in our bodies. We cannot be drinking ourselves to a mess. We cannot be smoking. We cannot be eating unclean food, because these things defile the temple of God. Because you are the temple of God, my brother. The Lord dwells inside you. He doesn't dwell inside all nations, because we have to be keeping the commandments for the Lord to dwell inside of us. Now, if the commandments wasn't given to any other nations, how are they going to keep it? How are they going to even know it? Go on.
Nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin.
So the Lord is not going to dwell in a body that is subject to sin. So we have to clean ourselves up. You see what I'm saying? We have to come back to our true heritage. So
That's
today
right.
is the Holy Sabbath, you know that, right? Yeah, we shouldn't be doing any buying, any selling on this holy day. So we got to come back to these things. You see what I'm saying? Because we have to stand up for something, man. You see, if you don't stand up for anything, for something, you're going to fall for anything. You see? And we can't afford to fall, because we have already been down. No, we have already fallen. It's time for us to get up. You see? So we need to be sincere about this walk. Because you see, everything that's going on around the earth, judgment is coming. It's very soon. You see, we don't know at what time these people are gonna say, you know what? Let's press this button and drop these nuclear bombs. And that's the end of this earth. Yes, we need to prepare. We need to get ourselves ready. We need to put on that armor so that we can be protected. Because if we don't have these laws and commandments with us, we're not going to be protected on that day. Because you see, you have a group of people, they say they're Christian Zionists, and they're advocating for the end of the world. So even you see, America sent out their troops recently to go and invade Iran, to go and attack Iran, and they say it's the Armageddon. They're calling for the coming back of Christ, and they don't know that day it's not a fun day. It's not going to be nice. Give me the book of Amos, chapter 5 and 18. It's not going to be a nice day. So they say, oh, this part is for the Armageddon. We're trying to bring. No man knows the hour or the day when Christ is coming back. But these people, they are mentally ill. You see, because they say they're trying to bring about Judgment Day. They want Christ to come back, and they're trying to bring forth that. You see. But that's just pure wickedness. You got it? Amos 5 and verse 18. Start at verse 18. Go on.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
So the Lord said, woe, destruction unto you that desire the day of the Lord. You want to say Armageddon, you want to say Christ. You cannot call Christ and tell him to come back right now. I say, oh, you know what, we're going to start some wars. Christ is going to come. We're going to bring forth the Armageddon. That's not how it works. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord said, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Go on.
To what end is it for you?
To what end is it going to be a good thing for you? Go on.
The day of the Lord is darkness.
What's the day of the Lord?
The day of the Lord is darkness.
It's going to be darkness. Go on.
And not light.
It's not going to be light. It's not going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be a very dark day. Go on.
Verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion.
So it's a man. It's going to be as if a man flee. He escape from a lion. Think he's safe. He get away from the lion. Go on.
and a bear met him.
And a bear beat him. So you run right into a bear. You see what? So there's no escape. In other words, the Lord is showing you that the day that's coming, there will be no escape. So you run and you escape from a lion and you meet up in a bear. Go on.
You run in the house.
Or went into the house and learned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
So there's no escape. You see what I'm saying? So you run into a house, you lean your hand on the wall, you gasping for breath, a serpent is there and beat you and kill you. So there is no escape in the day of the Lord. The only way you can escape is if you're under the cover of the Most High and keeping His laws. In Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and start at verse 10. The only way for us to escape this judgment that's coming, yeah, Ecclesiasticus 2 and verse 10. You got it? Go on.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 2, verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
So we have to look at our generation of old. If ever any of them trusted in the Most High, when Daniel was thrown into the den, you see, Daniel called upon the Most High. You see, and even the lions, the Most High put the spirit upon them and said, don't eat this man in. This man is my servant. So that's how powerful our God is. And He's going to be that way for us in these upcoming days. But we have to trust in Him. We have to have that faith in Him. Go on.
Verse 11. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgives sins and saves in the time of affliction. Verse 12. Woe be to the fearful hearts and faint hands.
So the Lord said, in that day, woe, destruction be to the fearful heart. So we can't be fearful when we see these missiles dropping. We can't be fearful. We can't be fearful of man and the destruction that they're going to destroy this earth with. We got to be fearful of the Most High and know that He's the one who is able to protect us from all these things. Just like Meshach and Abednego, they was in the fire and they didn't get burned. Go on.
And the sinner that goeth two ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believes not, therefore shall he not be defended.
Therefore shall not what?
For he shall not be defended.
So the fearful heart, the Lord is saying, look, I'm not going to defend you because you don't trust in me. You don't believe in me. So I'm not going to defend you. Because what it means to believe. Give me Ecclesiasticus 32 and verse 24. Because you see the Bible explains itself, you know, my brother. We have never been taught the Bible. This is our history book, which was taken from us and turned into a religion. So, oh, it's Baptist, Pentecostal, Church of God, you know, Seventh-day worship. All of these religions came from our book. See, all of these religions, Mormonism, all kind of foolishness, you know, came from our book. They took our book and used our book against us. Yes. See, we are that royal people, man, and we need to come back to it. You got it? 32 and 24.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 32 and verse 24. He that believeth in the Lord taketh heed to the commandment, and he that trusteth in him shall never fear the worst.
So he that believeth in the Most High have to take heed to these commandments. And he that trusteth in him shall never fear the worst. We're not going to fear nothing that's going on this earth because we know that we are protected. We keep in His commandments. We're going to go in the lion's den like Daniel. We're not going to be fearful. You know? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they went into the fire, into the furnace, and what's his name? He looked in the fire, And say, wait. Nebuchadnezzar said, wait, didn't you put 3 of them in the fire? There's 4 of them. Yeah. Yeah, there's 4 of them in the fire. See, the Most High sent his angel to come and protect us. You see? But we have to be obedient. We have to work for that protection. That protection is not going to just give it to any random people. We have to work, we have to earn that. We have to be obedient unto the Most High. You see what I'm saying? So my brother, we have to come back to the law, statutes and commandments. See? And you have to teach your family members. You know, teach your peoples these commandments. You see, because they tell us the commandments is too hard and we can't keep them. But that's a lie. That's just to keep us in sin. In the book of 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, there's nothing in the commandments that is too hard for us to do. You got some? Don't worry about it.
Psalms chapter 34 and verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them.
You see that? The angel of the Lord encampeth around them that fear him. See? So, again, for you to fear the Lord, you have to keep his commandments. Give me the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10, chapter 2 and verse 15. Bring this, Kim.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 13. There has no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man.
So the Lord said there is no temptation that has taken any of us. That is not the temptation that is common to man. You see, we all go through these things. We all face these things. We all get tempted. We all we used to lust after the flesh as well. We all used to do these things. You see what I'm saying? Give me the book of Titus, chapter 3 and verse 3. See, we all used to do these things, but we have to get out of that spirit. We have to start moving in a righteous manner. So the Lord said there is no temptation that have taken us that is not common unto man. You see, our forefathers, they walked in a perfect light. Job was walking in a perfect manner. You see, go on. Noah, you know, Zachariah, all of these men, they were walking in righteousness. Go on.
But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able.
But the Lord is not going to tempt us, not going to make temptations come upon you more than what you are able to bear. It must be something that you are able to come out of. Go on.
But will with the temptation also make a way to escape.
So the Lord said he make it a way there for you to escape the temptation. Sometimes you might be in a room and there's a lot of foolishness going on, and you may be tempted to go and take a puff of a smoke. You may be tempted to go and lust or whatever. But the Lord said he make it a way for you to escape these things. So it's a lot of our people, we will see the way there to escape, and we say, no, I like this, man. This is what I'm saying. So the Lord don't put sin upon us. We are the ones who take these things on. So, what you got?
Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7. Make no tariff to turn to the Lord.
So the scripture says, make no tarrying to turn unto the Most High. So we can't put these things off. Like, you out here, you get in the gospel today, you get in the true knowledge of the scriptures. You can't tarry and say, no, you know what? Maybe next week, I'm going to start keeping the Sabbath. No, I can't do it this week. Maybe the other week. No procrastinating. You have to be on it. You have to be on it. As soon as you get this gospel, you have to be on it. Because you don't know when, they say the wages of sin is death, right? So you don't know when your cup is full and the Most High is going to click out your lights. You see what I'm saying? Go on.
And put not off from day to day, For suddenly,
For what?
for suddenly
Suddenly, go on.
shall the wrath of the Lord come forward, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
So in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, because suddenly the wrath of the Most High came upon you. Because it's a give me the book of Hebrews. Give me Hebrews 10 and verse 31. You see, it's a very dangerous thing, a very fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Most High. You know? Because the thing that the Most High hate the most is willful sin. Somebody knowing that, no, I shouldn't be doing this, you know, it's against God's law to eat pork, where they say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna eat it anyway. So the Lord hates these things. You see what I'm saying? So we have to come back. When we do these things, we have no fear for the Lord. You see? You got it? Bring it.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God.
It's a fearful thing, you know what I mean, to fall into the hands of the living God. Very dread and terrible. You understand? Go on.
Verse 32. But call to remembrance the former days, in which after ye were illuminated, to ye endure a great fight of afflictions.
We have to call to the former days, where we used to live in wealth, but now we are in affliction because the Most High are punishing us because we're disobedient unto His commandments that He gave us. What you got there? Ecclesiasticus 2 and 15. What you got? You got it, Titus? Yeah, 3 and 3. Bring it up.
Chapter 3 and verse 3. Titus 3 and verse 3. For we ourselves also were sometimes foolish, disobedient.
So the Lord said, we ourselves. You see, this is Titus. See, this is Paul. We ourselves, we were also sometimes foolish. We ourselves, we were disobedient. We used to smoke. You know, we used to drink. We used to be womanizers. We used to be partaking in Christmas and all of these wicked things. But we gotta separate ourselves. We gotta come out of these things, because the Most High is gonna punish us dearly for these things. You see, we're gonna be put to death for these things. But go on.
For we ourselves also were sometimes foolish, disobedient, deceived, serving diverse lusts.
Serving what?
Serving diverse lusts and pleasures,
Go on.
living in malice and envy.
We used to be living in malice in our peoples. You know, you and your brother have a little disagreement, and you keep malice. You don't go around him. You know, we used to envy our people. You know, we used to be partaking in all of these things. But now the time has come where the Most High have awakened us to His righteousness, and we have to depart from these things. You know, we can't stay in these wicked conditions. We have to change. You see? So, give me that. Yeah, 2 and 15. Go on.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, verse 15. They that fear the Lord will not disobey His word.
Whoa, what did the Lord say?
They that fear the Lord will not disobey His word.
So they that fear the Lord. So you will go in these churches and they tell you they fear God. They don't fear the Lord. Because if they fear the Lord, they will keep His commandments. You see? But because they have no fear for the Lord, they continue to break His commandments. But that's not, the Lord said once you fear Him, you're going to keep His commandments. Go on.
And they that love Him will keep His ways.
They that love Him will keep His ways. So if you love the Lord, if you fear the Lord, you're going to keep His commandments. Go on, one more.
Verse 16. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto Him.
they that fear the Lord is going to seek what is well pleasing unto him. They're going to seek the commandments of God. You see what I'm saying? Give me Baruch chapter 4 and verse 4. So they that fear the Lord, they're going to seek what is well pleasing unto him. What's pleasing unto God? His laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what pleasing unto the Most High. Go on.
And they that love him shall be filled with the law.
They that love him shall be filled with the law. So if I love the Most High, I'm going to be telling you all the time about the law. The law, the law. Keep the law. Keep the law, my brother. Keep the law. We have to keep the law. We're not going to be like these churches who tell you that, oh, the laws are done away with. You don't have to keep them anymore. That's wickedness. That's lies. If the laws are done away with, what's God going to judge you by? On the day of judgment, what's God going to judge you by? All you're going to be doing wrong from right. That's the only way, that's the only standard that is set. The laws. So if it is no more, then there is no wrong nor right anymore. You can't correct yourself. It's a free for all. So thou shalt not kill, that's not wrong anymore. I can go and kill and steal and do all sorts. How can the law be no more? You see what I'm saying? Christianity has worked such evil on our people's minds. You see what I'm saying? The law have to be. You see? For there to be any a stable society, a stable country, there have to be law in it. Because once there's a lawless society, then I can just go into that store and take up anything I want. You can't charge me because it's not stealing. Stealing is not wrong anymore. So what I'm saying, bring that, King.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 4. O Israel, happy are we for things that are pleasing to God, are made known unto us.
Unto us. So happy are we, man, because the things that are pleasing unto God, which is his law, statutes, and commandments, they were made known unto us. That's why we are the only people on the earth who have a continual joy inside of us. No matter how poor we are, that's why people envy us. That's why the Caucasians, they envy us, because they don't know how these people, they're so happy. They don't have nothing and they're still happy. Look at them. What's going on with them? Look at them, happy. Having a little cookout, frying a little piece of chicken. It's not nothing big, but they're happy. You know, these people, they have all the wealth. They have a whole cow on the grill. They have all kind of, you know, they have yachts, and they're still not happy. They can't find any happiness. You see what I'm saying? Bring my back in.
Deuteronomy chapter 33 and verse 29. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by the Lord.
So the Lord saying, who is like unto us, man? We are the people that is saved by the Lord. Who is like unto us? What nation on the earth is like unto us? We are the salt of the earth. We make everything happen. Did you know our people invented everything that's on earth? You know that, right? You see? But yet these people go around and tell us that we are nobody. We are cannibals. And the people that told us that we are cannibals, look what's happening. They are the people who are cannibalizing little children, killing them, eating them, drinking their blood. You see what I'm saying? Cannibalistic, man. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, but my brother, it's time for you to come back home. It's time for you to be on this side. You know what I mean? It's time for you to link up. And we shout you and we say, bro, where you at? Today's Sabbath, we're gonna be in yeah. 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 Okay. Okay. Yeah. But you need to you need to link up, man. Yeah. waking up our people, you know.
Let's speak about the other side, so you can go to the over there.
Okay, well next Sabbath we're gonna be down in East Street. See what I'm saying? So you can come and link up man, and be on this side, waking up our people. You see what I'm saying? Brother, take my brother number, man. You understand? And give my brother a hand, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because you know, there's a celebration going on right now in heaven. This is what the Most High talk about, man. You see? Luke 15 and 10, man. Bring it out, man. You see? This is what the Most High talk about. You know? There's a celebration going on right now in heaven for one soul that repented, man, and turned unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Bring it out, King.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 15, verse 10. Likewise, I say unto you, there is joy in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner that repenteth.
Over one sinner that repenteth, man, there's joy in heaven right now at this moment. You know what I mean? Because our people are waking up to their true nationality. Our people are waking up to who they are. So there's joy going on in heaven, man. The saints, let the saints be joyful upon their bed, man, with a two-edged sword. You know? Bring me back, King. Oh, yeah, man. So, yeah, where we at? Give me the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 43, and start at verse 27, man. Let's give some praise unto our power, man. Let's give some praise unto our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? Ecclesiasticus 43 and verse 27. You got it? Read up.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, verse 43 and verse 27. We may speak much and yet come short.
So we may speak much, man. We may say much things. We may say all praises unto the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. But we may still come short, man. Why? Why are we going to come short? What?
Wherefore, in some he is all. Verse 28. How shall we be able to magnify him? For he is great above all his works.
So how are we going to magnify the Most High as he is supposed to be magnified? As he is great, man, above all his works. But when you look at the skies and you see the clouds, you see the sun, you know what I mean, the moon, the stars. When you look upon this earth and you see the luxury, the exotic fruits, you know what I mean, the gardens, the birds, you know, the plants, the trees, the oceans, the rivers, you know what I mean, the beautiful landscapes, the hills, the mountains, the valleys, you know what I mean, the sunset, all of these beautiful things, you know what I mean. The Most High is greater than all his works, man. So when you look at these works and you look at them and you are like, whoa, that's beautiful, man. You know what I mean? Go on, King.
Verse 30. Verse 29. The Lord is terrible and very great.
The Lord is terrible, man. So we have to highlight that word right there, man. Because Christianity, they say, oh, God is love. No, that's not true. The Lord is terrible, man. And it's to be feared. Go on, read it again, King.
The Lord is terrible and very great,
Right.
and marvelous is his power.
Marvelous is his power, man. The Lord's power is amazing, man. We're left at awe at all times, looking at the creation of the Most High, man. Feeling the sun, you know, the great and terrible cold that the Lord put upon this earth, man. You see what I'm saying? He's able to freeze somebody to death. This is beautiful works, but yet still there's a balance in all of it, man. Who could have done this? The Big Bang? No, ain't no Big Bang could create all of these things, man. That's madness. That's why the heathens to believe, man, because the fools, they say in their heart, there's no God. There's the Big Bang theory.
simple believe everything.
The simple believe it everything, man. Go on, King.
Verse 30. When ye glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as ye can.
So when we glorify Yahweh, Hashem, Mashiach, Yahushua, we're gonna do it as much as we can, man. We're gonna send up praise to Yahweh as much as we can. Because we know our power. We know our God. We know who we serve, man. We know that Black Messiah, his son, that was sent to save us and not the pigs. Go on.
For even yet will he far exceed, and when ye...
So the scripture said, even yet, even though we put forth all of our praises to Yahweh, Hashem, and Mashiach Yahushai, the amount of praises that is deserved unto the Most High, we don't even get close to it, man.
Right.
We don't even get close to it. So we have to put out with sincerity. Give me the book of Joshua, 24 and verse 14. Joshua 24 and 14. Go on, King.
For even yet will he far exceed, and when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength.
When we exalt him, man, put forth your strength, man. Put forth all your strength to the exaltation of the Most High, man, because he deserves it. Go on.
And be not weary, for ye can never go far enough.
Oh, read that again.
And be not weary, for ye can never go far enough.
We can never go far enough in praising Yahweh, Hashem, and Mashiach Yahushai. So we have to come out with sincerity. Go on, King.
Verse 31. Who hath seen him that he might tell us? And who can magnify him as he is?
Who can magnify the Most High as he should be magnified? We can't, man. But we're going to do our best to exalt him, man, and give praise unto him. We're going to put forth with sincerity. Go on.
Verse 32. There are yet hid greater things than these be, for we have seen but a few of his works.
So there are greater things that the Most High have done, man, but we have not seen these things as yet. We're behind a dark glass, man. We don't, the things that was expounded to Solomon, with Solomon seeing all the elements, and he can do all of these things. We are not in that position as yet, but the Most High is going to reveal all these things unto us. So we're going to that place. Hold on. Let me get this first. Hold on, no, come with it.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 24, verse 13.
Verse 14.
14, Slaki. Now therefore fear the Lord, and serve him in sincerity and in truth.
So we have to fear the Most High, man. We can't be like the churches and tell you that the laws of God are done away with. We have to fear the Most High and serve him in sincerity and in truth and keep his commandments. What you got there, King?
Ecclesiasticus 6 verse 37.
Right.
Let thy mind be upon the audience.
I'm tired. I need to go home. No!
Yeah.
I'm tired. Sorry. Sorry.
Huh? Come on.
No, I'm tired.
Okay, my sister. But listen, before you go,
It's my boss.
we just want you to know that you are a
You
royal.
love me and I love you too. God
Okay.
bless you.
Okay, okay, all right, my sister. All right, my sister. My brother, come on up, man. So let's spend a 2 minutes. You listen? All right, we're going to speak directly to you because we're out here for our people. We're not out here teaching all people. We're teaching the Jews, the Israelites. And we are the Jews. We are the true Israelites. Our forefathers walked through that Red Sea with Moses. We can prove ourselves from the Bible. The Bible is not a religious book. The Bible was given to the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We are that people. The Lord has never dealt with all nations. You see what I'm saying? But because we went into slavery, they took our documents. Yes, go on. Yes, that's what I said.
We never went into that.
That's what I. Yes, we were captured and put into slavery.
We never went into that.
No. Yes, but listen. The reason why I said we went into slavery is because we disobeyed God's laws. Because listen, there was an agreement between the Most High and the children of Israel, and we broke that agreement. We broke that covenant. Let's get it. Exodus. And give me Deuteronomy 11 and 27. Give me Deuteronomy 27 and 11. You got that? Read that.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 24, verse 4.
Go on.
And Moses wrote all the words of the Lord and rose up early in the morning and builded an altar under the hill and 12 pillars according to the 12 tribes of Israel.
According to the 12 tribes of Israel, which we are. Go on.
And he sent young men of the children of Israel which offered burnt offerings and sacrificed peace offerings of oxen unto the Lord.
Go on.
And Moses took half of the blood and put it in basins, and half of the blood he sprinkled on the altar.
Go on.
And he took the book of the covenant and read in the audience of the people, and they said, all that the Lord has said, we will do.
And they did what? What did the children of Israel say?
He said, we will do.
All that the Lord commanded them, we will do it. That's the covenant. So all the commandments that was given unto our forefathers, keep the Sabbath, don't eat unclean food, all the laws that was given, we made a covenant with the Lord and said, Father, everything that thou hast said, we will do it. Go on.
And we will do and be obedient.
We will do and be obedient. But we didn't. We broke that covenant. And listen what entails the covenant. You got it? Deuteronomy 27. Yes. You got it? Go on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27 and verse 11. And Moses charged the people the same day, saying, these shall stand upon Mount.
Hold on. Deuteronomy 11 and 27. 11 and 27. My bad. You got it?
Deuteronomy chapter 11 and verse 27.
Right.
A blessing if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God.
So the Lord says there's going to be a blessing if we obey the commandments of the Lord and do them. Go on.
A blessing if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you this day. And a curse if you will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn aside out of the way which I command you this day, to go after other gods which ye have not known.
So the Lord said He's going to bless us if we obey and keep His commandments. But on the flip side, there's going to be a curse if we don't keep the commandments. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to read some of the curses that happen to our people. Get that? Give me Deuteronomy 28 and start at we're going to start at verse 1, because it's Deuteronomy 28. It deals with the blessings and the curses that happen to the children of Israel. You see? You got it? 28 and 1. Start from verse 1. Go on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently,
if we shall listen diligently, go on,
unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So if we had listened and keep the Lord's commandment, He would have blessed us and set us above high of all nations of the earth. We would be ruling this earth because we were made to rule the earth. We were made as God's chosen people. Christ's blood is the same blood going through you. It's the same DNA. Every nation on the earth have a DNA. So Moses' DNA is going through you.